Hi everyone, welcome to the Scientix Orbit. Today we will discuss about our latest project which is a Hadith Chatbot. If you are new here, then please subscribe the channel and stay tuned with us for the more interesting videos. Okay, so without any delay, let's dive in. Here is some basic information regarding our dataset that we are using in our project. You can also find it on my GitHub repository. I will mention the link in my description box. You can also directly search on the Google LK Hadith Corps and you will find it. This dataset contains multiple books of ahadith, so we will deal here multiple CSV files of data. So we will use here glob library for the extraction of the data from different folders. In pre-processing phase, we will deal the categorical data. So here we will clean the data by removing the punctuations, white spaces, and convert the text data into a lowercase alphabets. The CSVs of our dataset contains the Arabic column, the English translation of the ahadith, and the metadata related to the both columns Arabic and English. In this project, we are working on Islamic knowledge domain where we will focus on ahadith, Quranic verse, and its references from the ahadith books and the references of the Quranic ayats from Quran Majid. We can't alter even a single word from this data, so that's why we can't use the Gen AI approach here. We will use the RAG approach here. So here we will retrieve the most relevant ahadith based on the user query, and here we will use the semantic similarity search approach because we can't allow Gen AI to change or alter even a single word from this data. In further step, we will convert the whole clean dataset into a vector representation for the semantic search. So basically a semantic search is to retrieve the most relevant data from the database. Till this point, the dataset is converted into a vector representation. Then we use the Flask library created by the Meta AI, which will analyze the unique words of user's query and then start searching the most relevant ahadith from the embeddings that was generated by the clean text data. We will generate the embeddings of the dataset by using the LLM model from the Hugging Face through the Transformer library. So this model will convert the ahadith data and the user queries into the embedding vectors, on the basis of which the Flask will compare both the user query and the embedded vectors of dataset. For every application, the user interface is the most important part. That's why the UI of our web application is user-friendly. Anyone can use it because it's a conversational chat format just like a WhatsApp. Okay, now here we are on our desktop setup and you can see the requirements.txt file here. We will click the requirements.txt file. Here you can see all the required libraries are listed here. We will use all these libraries in our project, so we will install all these listed libraries for the working of our project. Okay, so scroll down the terminal and now you can see the command to activate the environment. You can also activate the environment by clicking the venv folder, then scripts, and copy the path of activate.ps1, the relative path, and then paste this in terminal at the place of this command and then press enter. Your environment will be activated. Now in app.py you can see the three files are loaded here. The first one is the dataset, thus two of them is the files and the embeddings that we generated. You can see that the models are firstly loaded in model py file where we use the sentence transformer library to extract these models from the Hugging Face. And this is the dataset, clean dataset that we are using here. Now we will enter the command python app.py to run the project. You can also run the project by directly running app.py. Now the link is created. Okay, I am pressing the control key and then clicking the link. Here is the UI interface of my project, and you can see that it's a user-friendly interface. Here is the text box. We will type our question regarding any hadith here. Now I am writing the what about the good deeds. Now I will send, and you can see that it generated the three ahadith because I put the limit of 3 at backend. So you can see the good deeds word. Also this hadith is matching. Now we will click the new chat button and created the new chat, and you can see that it saved the previous one. Here we will type the new question. What about Hajj? Okay, I will send it, and now you can see the results. It generated the three ahadith regarding Hajj. You can see the word Hajj here also. So here when I click the new chat button, it also saves the previous one. Now I will click the tabs of the previous chat, and you can see that it successfully loaded the whole chat in the chat box. You can see that. Now I will click the second chat, and you can see that it's successfully loading all the chat in the chat box. In case you want to delete any conversation, you will click the menu and then click yes. So yes, here the chat is deleted successfully. I hope you will like this video. If you have any concern regarding this project, write down in the comment section. Thanks for watching.